guys, and welcome to episode 2 of my F1 2017 career. And it's a race day, but as you can see, we've got our resource points, 300 of them from qualifying in 6th place on the grid for today's race. So not a bad haul for us, and also out qualifying our teammate Marcus Ericsson, our rival. So we've got a little 2-point lead already.
I'm joined today in the commentary box, as I will be throughout this season, by a great racing driver, former F1 competitor, former world champion, and dare I say it, all-round top bloke as well. It's the one and only Anthony Davidson. And tell me, here we are, first Grand Prix of the season, and it's gone and rained on us. I imagine that that's not especially helpful for the teams, who are still trying to figure out, of course, what kind of performance they're all capable of.
First of all, Crofty, and thanks for the glowing introduction. I just want to say it's a real privilege to be here. I can't wait to see what this competitive field has in store for us this season. Now, in regards to the weather, you're absolutely right. You know, we've just come here off the back of testing. It's the first opportunity to really gauge where the reliability is, where the performance is, how you stack up against your competitors in the Grand Prix, and now it all has to be kind of put on hold for a bit. So now the question becomes, who can be adaptable? Who has the wet weather pace, and who can make best use of these difficult circumstances to come out on top in these conditions?
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and starting alongside him P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo, and Sauber, Massa, Stroll, Grosjean, and Esteban Ocon, Magnussen, Hülkenberg, Sergio Perez, and Palmer, Verstappen, Sainz, Daniel Kvyat, and Fernando Alonso. Van Dorn and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
We're in a better grip position than we were expecting. Let's see if we can hold on to it.
Well, as you saw, it's pretty wet here in Australia today. So we've got the intermediate tyres. Looks like a one-stop strategy is going to be best for us. Waiting for the 5 lights to go out. And there we go, we're underway in our first ever race. We didn't really get the best of starts, not got the traction or the power really. Getting overtaken quite easily, but we brake late. Managed to swing onto the inside, thankfully enough gap there, and we made a place, guys. We've actually jumped up into 5th place, going ahead of Massa. So not a bad start, but you can see it's pretty damp. Doing a little bit of late braking again. We can't quite hold it though, and Bottas is easily back ahead of us, but we still retain our 5th place. But as I was saying, pretty wet conditions, not ideal for our first F1 race of our career, but you've got to deal with what you've given. But we're doing alright, we're kind of keeping up a little. But you can see now the front 4 are just pulling away from us. We're basically holding the rest of the group up, and there's a massive train snaking behind us. But I'm not doing too badly, considering we're in not a Renault, we're in a Sauber derp. In the Sauber, worst car in F1 currently. Hopefully we can improve that though. But coming up to the S's, doing alright, good lines, but we just don't have that acceleration, guys, that the better cars have, and they're just getting away from us constantly. We're closing the gap a little on the corners through late braking, but we're just not getting up close enough to them to cause them any trouble. And I'm just waiting for the ones behind us to come banging on our door and say, come on, let us through. But coming up to the end of lap 1, currently in 5th place, 1 place gained from the start, so pretty good. And there we are now, guys. Lap number 3, jumped a little bit and going a bit wide, just not got the grip there. Went in a little bit too hard, and there we go. Massa retakes his spot. We drop down to 6th place. Stroll behind us, as well as about another 10 cars or so as well, and a nice big stake behind us. But coming up again behind Massa, can we? No, not quite. He's just too far ahead. We had a little look, but yeah, just wasn't that room or the power to get ourselves through there, and Massa's just pulling away in the straights. But have another little look. No, not quite. We just can't get that closeness we need on the straights because of our absolute lack of power, guys. So we jump on to later on in lap 3. A little bit of bumping with Massa there, a little bit of slide. Thankfully we managed to hold it. I thought for a second we were going to completely 360, but managed to hold on. Coming up to the slow bend and a little bump into Massa. We're being a little aggressive with him, but hey, he's holding his own. He's flying off on us again, but we're just not quite got that car where we need it to be able to get these overtakes. So moving on to number 4, lap number 4. Do a nice inside move there on Massa. Thankfully he left us the room this time. That's the same spot we tried it in the previous lap where we got a bit of contact and almost spun, but this time enough room for us and managed to get that place. So up into P5 and coming around the S's here. Got a nice little bit of a gap now between ourselves and Massa behind us, and the rest of them were actually doing pretty well. But as you can see, front 4 they're just blowing us away, guys. They're not even on our mini map now. That's how far away Bottas and the rest of them have got to us. But we're doing alright. We are doing alright. So we'll jump into lap number 6, I think it is. I can't quite see it. Oh no, lap number 8. Coming in, I thought we'd do an early pit stop, you know, undercut people. So jumping in, change our intermediates, and then quickly get back out. It's just so slow in the pit lane though, so we're dropping lots of places now as the oil catches up. You can see that big snake coming on the minimap, going alongside us. As we get our fresh tyres, get ourselves out there again. We've dropped quite down the order, guys, quite a fair bit. We are now in 18th place, so big drop of was it 12 places, but we do have fresh tyres now. But it is looking like it might be getting a bit of drier, and unfortunately it is. The DRS has been enabled now, guys, so that means it's getting dry enough for dry tyres and the DRS zones to be active. Have we made a catastrophic mistake there, guys? I believe we have. It's not good, guys. As we're coming up to the penultimate bend on this lap, you can see everyone else diving it. Well, a lot of them diving into the pits there. They're going to get on their slicks, and we're still out on our intermediates, and we've made a pit stop. That is a big mistake so early in the race. I can't believe we made that big mistake. Why did my engineer inform me? Come on. But there we are now, lap number 10. As you can see, we're just not getting the grip with these intermediates. It's too dry for them, it really is, and we are struggling. It's like an ice ring out there for us. Trying to brake here, going a little bit wide, but thankfully keep it on the track this time. But it's just like an ice ring, and we just can't get the grip we need. Everyone's just flying away from us and taking this slow turn. Everyone else shooting in. I really should have jumped in there, but with everyone else jumping in, I didn't want to. I wanted to get ahead of them and then try and get in on the next lap. So we've managed to get ourselves back up into our position we was earlier. We're in P5 now, but as I said, we've had that one extra stop. It's going to mess us up in big time, I feel. I just have that feeling. P5 for now, but we're on intermediates. We need to stop sooner rather than later to do anything with it. And here we are. We've got a bit of luck though, guys. There's yellow flags and a safety car is coming out, so that could be ideal for us. We can get ourselves a nice free pit stop. So here we are, coming into it now, lap 11, and we're going to get ourselves a nice fresh pair of boots. Whew, that was the bit of luck we needed there. We needed that luck so much, so much. So pulling in now, get ourselves our fresh tyres. Wait a minute, what are you doing, Pickford? Why are you putting intermediates back? Oh, are you kidding me? We've got intermediates. Why does the game do that? It should automatically change you to non-wet tyres when you come in. Oh, that is the biggest mistake ever. We're going to have to come back in. As you can see, next lap, come straight back in. We've informed them we want our slick tyres. We're going to go with the ultra soft, the purple rim, and try and actually fly as much as we can. So this is our third pit stop already. Thankfully this is still under safety car conditions, so we can catch up with the rest of them. There is a car out as well. Julian Palmer's gone out. That's what the incident was. He's out of the race, so 19 runners left. We're at the back, we're in 19th, 3 pit stops already after 12 laps basically. It's not the start we needed, but we'll jump on now. We've caught up with the rest of the pack. It's lap 14, and we're going to go green and get back racing. So come on, let's catch up with the back. That's our teammate there, Marcus Ericsson. So go right up behind him, a little bit of wheel contact, but we make it on the inside, but we're going to have to give that place back. We jumped over the grass. Marcus jumps in as well, so back down to the back of the group. Just went in a little bit too hot there. Got it past Marcus Ericsson. I think it was it Van Dorn, I think it was. He was ahead of him. We jumped over the grass curve, and unfortunately to the illegal manoeuvre, so I had to give that place back. But here we are on the pit straight. We haven't got DRS active yet because it's after the safety car. We've got to wait 3 laps. But can we do Ericsson on the inside? Yes, we can. We just have the power to get through. So up a place, but up into P17 as well now. Another driver has gone out, and onto lap 15. Coming up to Van Dorn. 2 of them on the inside as well. We're getting good at doing them inside manoeuvres and pulling away. And next man up would be Sainz. So here we are. We've caught him up on lap 15. Oh, a bit of a train colliding into each other there. We go into the back of Sainz, who now goes into the pits. But that has given us a bit of damage on our front wing, which is definitely not going to help our downforce and our handling. So come across the line there. We're going into lap 16, and as you see, we went off a little bit there, and Van Dorn just easily takes us there. We come up on the inside. Can we make it? Not quite. This front wing damage is affecting us more than I thought it would be, and even Van Dorn can easily get away from us. As you see, going off a little bit there. We just don't have the downforce, which is affecting our grip and our handling. So it's a struggle. As you see here, this is an easy turn, and we go off touching the gravel, and then go straight into our teammate Marcus Ericsson as well. Oh my word, this day is going from bad to worse. It started off so well, got ourselves up into P5, now we're at the back of the grid, and both us and Marcus are coming in, so we're going to have to double stack the pit. This is our 4th pit stop in 16 laps, and we're double stacking. We're going to have to get a new wing, new tyres. I think Marcus is going to have to get a new wing as well, so this is going to be the slowest slow pit stop. So we're just waiting here. Come on, Marcus, hurry up, boy. Let's go. Come on. Hurry up. Get that nose on. Release him. Come on. There we go. Come on. No, let me in. Come on. Get that. Come on. Hurry up with that nose. He's taking so long. Come on. Jeez. It's the slowest pit stop in the history of F1, guys. It really is. Right, come on. We've got our soft tyres on. We're going to the end of the race with these ones, guys. It's what? 12, 13 laps. We can easily do that with the softs, and means we should hopefully be able to catch up to people who are doing another pit stop and get ourselves up the order. But we just cut the corner there slightly, and because we did it earlier, we get a 3-second penalty, which is going to kill us. It really is. We've just caught up to our teammate as well, Marcus Ericsson, our rivalry as well. So we need to get past him and get 3 seconds ahead of him as well to do well in our rivalry. So on the pit straight here, trying to get as close as we can, have a little look, but there was definitely no way I was going to get up the inside there. We've already crashed with him once, we don't want to do it again. But we're straight up there, right behind him. Can we get on the inside? Yes, we can. Can we hold the line? We've got a little wide, a little bit of contact again with our teammate. But we've got him on the outside. Come on, can we stick it? Yes, we can. He's slotted in behind us. And we're away in P17. Moving moving on now to lap 25 on the pit straight now, and there's a couple of cars, yeah, a couple of cars in the air pits, so there we go. As I said, there would be a couple still doing another pit stop, so we've managed to jump over them. So is our teammate Ericsson. We're up into P15. That's where our team wants us to be as well, so we're doing pretty alright. So a lap later, 26 into 27 now, and I'm moving it up. I'm trying to get that rich mix going, so we can try and catch up to Van Dorn. We really need to be honest. Try and get ourselves as high up as we can. I don't think we're going to get points at all. We've only got one more lap. We've got a little bit wide there, and it's Max Verstappen now behind us. He's overtook our teammate Ericsson, so jumping into the rich mix again for our final lap, and hopefully we can fend off Verstappen. But don't forget, we do have them 3 seconds penalty, so if he's even close to being 3 seconds behind us, we're dropping down at least 1 place. So there it is anyway. Lewis Hamilton is the winner of this opening round of the Formula 1 season. So nice for him as we're coming up around the last bend onto the pit straight. We're still ahead of Verstappen. I don't think it's going to be enough time ahead of him with them penalties. Let's wait and find out where we're going to finish. And it's P16. As I thought, we didn't have enough distance with them penalties.
Brilliant stuff from Mercedes today. That's another historic win. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, they played the safety car to absolute perfection. There are so many factors to worry about once the race is neutralised. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix.
So there you have it, guys, the end of our first Grand Prix in our career, finishing P16. Not what we wanted, but on the plus side we did finish ahead of our teammate. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed it, guys. If you have, smash that like button for us, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye, guys.